Hello, Canon EOS photographer, RandallMRueff here. And what you're looking at is my Canon XL-1S 3CCD digital video camcorder. And what I thought I would do is go over some of the buttons and functions of the digital video camcorder. First of all, this is a 7-hour battery. The camera comes with a 3-hour battery, but I prefer the 7-hour battery for the obvious reasons. It lasts longer and holds more power for a longer length. Next, my name, that's a label that I made from a label maker. The eject button to eject tape is simply there. Okay. Tape comes in, tape goes out, push it in. Up here, this red thing in front of it is a little LCD display. You may not be able to see it from that angle, but there's an LCD display right here that I can see from this angle. And that is, it gives me a readout of the audio, left and right, of how loud the sound is coming through when it's turned on. Okay, here we have the digital video in and out, a remote control plug, and then a flash. If you have a Canon speed light, you can fit it up here on top and use it. You can take still pictures with it, then record those still pictures to video, which is kind of a neat feature if you want to spend money for an additional flash. Right here is the record button. It's red. Here's the button to take a picture with, I was just talking about. Okay, here's your closer zoom in and out button, or your closer, wider. This is your hand strap, or hand grip strap, I should say. This is the 1 to 16 times zoom lens. This is the lens cap. This is the microphone. This is the microphone grip. Excuse me. You can undo this right here and put it in a different microphone if you prefer. Right here we have a phone level, so you can put in your headphones and listen to what's being as the video is being recorded or played back. And you even have right here a phone's level, so you can control how loud the volume is to your headphones, which is really, really nice. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this little screw right here unscrews, and you can take off the lens cap. Try to see if there's anything. Okay, there's an auto exposure shift right here, so you can brighten or darken your video. That can be turned like that. I just usually leave it on 0. And that's, well, with the exception, okay, what you can't do, this is the shoulder rest. There's some audio ports in here, basically your RCA, your audio in and out, and then your video. And let's see, yeah, audio in and out and video. Plus, there's another power controller thing right there. Okay, that's pretty much it for the right side. Now, if we go to the front, let's scoot it back a little bit so you can try to see what we got here. There's really not a whole lot going on here that's really any interest, other than obviously you got, this is where the light comes in. Obviously, you've got a red light that tells you when you're recording. However, you can't. There is in the menu to the camera, there's a thing where you can turn that off, so you can record without the red light going on. But normally, when you're recording, the red light's on. Here you can adjust your eyepiece focus. For example, I wear glasses, so I can adjust this, whereas somebody else that didn't wear glasses can adjust it to their particular thing. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. Okay. And this is a brightness switch. I'm not messing with that. But basically, that's all there is to the front. Okay, let's see where I'm trying to get as much of it in screen as I can, or as close as I can without you get the whole thing. Okay. On the left side, obviously. Okay, right here is another eye focus select. You can get your near or far to that as well. Now, here we have a stabilizer, which keeps, if you have a lot of camera shake, you can turn that on. I know I always leave that on. It's a nice feature to have. Unless you intentionally want shake, leave it on. This is your night day filter or ND filter. I've got it turned on for right now. Of course, you've got your autofocus and your manual. And if you want to go to autofocus real fast, just push your autofocus button here. Okay, you got an exposure lock. This is your lens release, which if you want to remove this lens and put on a different lens, that's one of the main benefits of this camera is you can replace this lens with different lenses. And it's just like a digital SLR. In that fact, it's you can change lenses, which is a really nice feature. Although with this camera, this is the only lens I have that works. The iris select, you can plus and minus that. Okay. Now, let me go on the other side of the camera so I can show you some other things here. Okay, we're good there. Okay, here is a menu button which will show up in your viewfinder. Or if you've got this plugged into a TV, it'll show up there too. You've got a record search and rewind, and an EVF display on or off. DE bar select on and off. Here you've got gain, which is you push it once, it pops out, and you can adjust it. When you're done, push it back. I leave it on 0. Same thing with your white balance. If you want more white or wideness or darkness, whichever way you want it, you can turn it. Then when you're done, just push it in. And then you got a standby button. Of course, here you got your VCR button. So if you want to play the tape, off, record, fully auto, automatic, TV, AV, manual, and then I don't remember what that last setting is. To be honest, I'm not sure. I'll have to check see what that last setting is. The person inside a triangle. I don't remember, to be honest. But turn that off. So take some power. Okay, in here, I'm sure we're still here. We're good. Okay, we have a record level for the microphones here. And we have some more audio for the microphone if we have a microphone. Of course, here we have the minimum, the maximum. I just leave it right about in the middle. Of course, we have a right and left balance. So if you want to get rid of if you want it all to be on the left side or the right side, you can adjust that accordingly. And so if you have microphones you want to plug into it, you can mess with them there. Same thing up here with the sound to the camera. But and again, this pops down for your shoulder. I can't pop it all the way down without. But you see that. Up here we have some VCR controls. Basically, when you're playing back into your viewfinder, or if you've got this plugged in, you've got this plugged into a TV and you're watching what you already recorded, or watching what you're recording, and you're in the VCR mode. It basically works like a VCR. You can stop, rewind, fast forward, play, record, audio dub. Then you got a button for AV insert, which I never use. And of course up here you have another record button, a photo button, and a zoom and wide angle and zoom in button. And of course right here, this right here when you're recording is red. It's basically the same thing as the one up here, but this is so you can see it when you're recording. So it's really nice to have that little red light there. Now that's not everything the camera can do, obviously, but that will give you a very good overview of where the buttons are and a general idea of how to use everything on the Canon XL-1S. So until next time, I'm RandallMRueff saying thanks for watching, have a good day, and may God bless you. Until next time. It is pretty, isn't it?